You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too. You'll float too.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Darkness, and welcome to the It Review. That's right, everybody. Happy Halloween, and I promised you I've been promoting it for a while now. Here is the official review of the movie It. Not only the new one that just came out, but also the original that came out in 1990. Some of you might not know this, but the original was a miniseries that was released on November 18th, 1990. That was when the first episode of the miniseries actually aired, and then 2 days after is when the second part came out. The original starred probably one of the best actors around, and that would be Mr. Tim Curry. Right there. There's a picture of him. He starred in a lot of movies like the Rocky Horror Picture Show and Clue, if you guys have ever seen the movie Clue, as well as he's played the devil. He's played transsexual transvestites. He's played all different kinds. But I think that the It character, Pennywise, had to be one of his best characters yet, just because of the fact that he was very scary. And even though the movie was kind of stupid, it is silly compared to the new one. It is still an original classic, and honestly probably one of my favorite Stephen King films. Now the new one recently just came out. It came out at the beginning of this month, or it was about September, September 25th, September 26th, something around there. But it just came out, and it stars Bill Skarsgård. Bam, picture right there. He played the different kind of version of Pennywise, a more creepy, more sinister, evil Pennywise, which I enjoyed. A lot of the child actors I have not heard of before, except for the one who played Richie Tozier, because he is on a show called Stranger Things. There's a picture of the kid right there from Stranger Things. I enjoyed the movie pretty well. Some of the CGI effects were kind of iffy, but overall I enjoyed the movie. Pennywise, Bill Skarsgård played a terrific Pennywise, and I cannot wait till the second part comes out in 2019. Hopefully it lives up to the hype of the book, because Stephen King's original novel of It was originally 1,140 pages long. I read it when I was in about 10th grade a couple years ago, and it was honestly a really, really twisted book, because hopefully some of the stuff that they're going to be putting in the new movie, like the Ritual of Chud, where there is the space turtle, because I know if you guys noticed in the new one, there are references to the turtle from the book. If you guys don't know, the turtle is part of this big universe of Stephen King, along with the Dark Tower series. All of his books and all of his movies are connected together. And the fact of the matter is, the turtle in the book, as Stephen King describes it, the turtle carries the world on its back and vomits out the universe. Yeah. Along with other things that obviously they weren't allowed to put in this movie, and they probably won't be able to put in the other movie, is during the Ritual of Chud, they do telepathic warfare, which would be cool to do, but it'd be very hard to make into the movie, of how to describe that they're using psychic abilities. I know they've done psychic abilities with like Inception and Doctor Strange and stuff like that, but it's a horror movie, and I don't want it to come off as too cheesy and kind of stupid if they're using a lot of telekinetic abilities and ruining it. But some of my favorite parts from the new one is the fact that they had 21 Neibolt Street that was in the original, that was in the novel, but was never in the miniseries because they weren't able to, for some reason, put it in the miniseries. I don't know if it was because it was too graphic of the stuff that happened in Neibolt Street. But the leper was cool. I enjoyed the headless kid, the one where they found his head in a tree. The references of the black spot, and I heard that they are making a third movie with it after the second one comes out. There's supposed to be an origin story about explaining what happened with the black spot and all of the other things that happened in Derry, which would be kind of cool. But overall, I enjoyed the film. Some of my favorite things is the fact that they did get the children pretty well scouted. Yeah, some of the things are different, like Bill, who's supposed to have like reddish hair, whereas this kid had brown hair. It had reddish tint to it, but obviously it's going to be really hard to get the exact characteristics down with each and every character, just because it's impossible. I enjoyed Beverly's character. I enjoyed Mike, Ben, Richie, Stan. I enjoyed all of them. They were all really, really good characters. And again, I enjoyed Bill Skarsgård. I applaud him for his acting abilities. I have not really seen him. I know he's in a television show, but I have not actually sat down and watched the television show. So this was the first I've ever heard of Bill Skarsgård. I've heard of his brother because his brother acted on a show called True Blood on HBO. And he did pretty well. But overall, I enjoyed the fact that Bill tapped into the evil version of it that was not shown in the original with Tim Curry, where Tim Curry's version was more comedic, and it was supposed to be scary, but it was so cheesy and corny that it just really wasn't that scary. But I really enjoyed the movie. I recommend going and seeing it if you have not seen it. I think there's some places that still have it in theaters, and if not, you'll have to wait until December for it to come out on DVD. But other than that, I enjoyed it pretty well. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Hopefully you guys will go out and see Chapter 2 when it's ready to go. I feel free. I'm a new man. Hello, I'm Pennywise the Dancing Clown. I hope you all enjoyed the video. And as always, when you're down here with me, you'll float too. 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 You'll float.